What's going on, guys? Jake here with a bit of a supplement review. It's part one. What I've got here is obviously some creatine, monohydrate, just, 600 grams from Optimum Nutrition. Personally, I have taken creatine before. The effects, I don't really know. I mean, at the time that I took it, probably a couple of years ago, I didn't even know the effects that it was meant to really have. So I probably didn't notice them as much as I should have. But either way, I haven't had creatine for over a year. I've been in a calorie deficit for probably the last 8 or 9 weeks. So obviously strength is going down a little bit, not too much. And I mean, originally I thought, for some reason I thought against taking creatine while cutting because it would make me bloated. The more I read up about it, I think the bloating is pretty minimal. So yeah, being on a cut, I think creatine is actually going to be really important. I probably should have been having it from the start. I'm really pissed off that I haven't been actually. So finally bought some. This is going to be a little bit of a review, as the title says. Obviously, we're going to find out exactly if this shit actually does something, which it clearly does. But there are some people, there's some outliers that creatine doesn't have any effect on. I think that one reason is if you have a diet high in red meat. The creatine's naturally found in red meat. You'd have to eat a shitload of it to get the 5 grams that you need per day, but I think that could be a factor. And my diet is pretty high in red meat, so either way, the way I'm going to go about it is, as they say, I'm going to saturate my body with it for the first week. It's Monday today, and I'm going to be using 20 grams per day for 7 days. Following that, I'm going to reduce it to 10 grams per day for 7 days. Following that, I'm going to reduce it to 5 grams per day and continue on that dose. So I'm going to be tracking my weight, obviously how I look, how I feel, my reps, in the gym, my workouts, everything like that. So hopefully at the end of this sort of mini series, you're going to have a pretty good idea on creatine and what to expect. So enough talking. Take my first dose. Let's do it. So yeah, 600 grams. Obviously this is probably the most expensive fucking creatine there is. Probably the most expensive way of doing it, but I just chucked it in my supplement order, so yeah. So 1 rounded teaspoon, 1 rounded teaspoon, 5 grams. And it doesn't look like there's any scoop, so got a teaspoon here. Is that rounded? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're probably not 5 grams actually, so I've probably just taken about 15 grams. But that'll do for the first day. So we're pre-workout right now, about to go work out. I'm not going to have my usual pre-workout, that's got creatine in it as well. But what I will have is some Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy. So we're going all Team Optimum Nutrition up in here. 3 scoops usually does me pretty well. 150 milligrams of caffeine with the creatine in there. Get some water. Well, there we have it. So, back on the creatine. Back on the creatine. On cycle. Looking forward to it. Hopefully make some gains. Let's go.